Have you noticed why rich folks always seem to need more money? It's like a never-ending game of look at me mixed with a splash of can you top this? From gold-plated everything to parties that could fund a small country, they're in a league of their own. Grab your imaginary diamond-studded binoculars and let's peek into the wild, wacky world of wealth. Here are 10 ridiculously over-the-top ways the rich love to show off. Let's begin. Starting off our list at number 10 is a classic rich people move, donating heaps of cash just to get things named after them. It's like saying, hey, look at my generosity, but make sure my name's in big letters. Think of buildings, wings of museums, or even entire schools. For instance, the David Geffen School of Medicine at UCLA is named after the entertainment mogul following his whopping $200 million donation. Or consider Stephen Ross, who dropped a cool $200 million on the University of Michigan, leading to the birth of the Stephen M. Ross School of Business. It's a clever mix of philanthropy and ego stroking. A win-win, right? They got a pat on the back for their generosity, and we get to chuckle at the sheer predictability of it all. Welcome to the world of wealthy whims, where your name can live forever as long as your pockets are deep enough. Now, next on our list at number 9 is something rich people do that you definitely can't stand. The rich and their money woes. Billionaires complaining at the price of the gold-plated golf club as if it's a real hardship. It's like watching someone cry about the fuel efficiency of their private jet. They'll stand in a designer boutique, frowning at the price tag of a diamond-encrusted watch, and you can't help but give the side eye. It's all an amusing show, like they're trying to say, look, I'm just like you. I worry about prices too. But let's be real, their bank account could buy the store and still have change left for a small villa in Tuscany. If you thought blinged out supercars were the height of extravagance, hold on to your hats for number 8, the dazzling world of rare animal breeds. It's where the rich and famous turn pet ownership into an extreme sport. Take Paris Hilton, queen of the glitzy pet scene, with her tiny, pampered chihuahuas dressed better than most people at a gala. Then there's Mike Tyson, who took a walk on the wild side with his pet tigers because why have a dog when you can have the king of the jungle? In this world, your pet's pedigree is as brag-worthy as the latest tech gadget or luxury yacht. As we jump from exotic pets to number 7, brace for a rich people exclusive. The theatrical saga of complaining about their financial ups and downs. Picture a tech mogul at a high-end party, dramatically signing over their net worth's slight dip as if they've just lost a round of high-stakes Monopoly. These magnates turn stock market fluctuations into a grand performance, moaning about minor losses like misplaced coins, all while the audience struggles to keep a straight face. Yet, into their laminations, they effortlessly have 50 other thriving businesses, each ranking in millions. Now, at number 6, we've got something you have probably double tapped on Instagram, yet it's so lavish you won't find it in any movie. We are talking over-the-top weddings and parties that redefine extravagance. Picture venues that look like they've been plucked from fairy tales, with fireworks that could rival national celebrations. These aren't just events, they're spectacles where the cake is taller than most apartments, and the guest list reads like a who's who of the elite. It's where the phrase go big or go home takes on a whole new meaning. As a viewer, you are scrolling through your feed in shock, thinking, is that a real elephant at their reception? As we approach our number 5, things get even more ridiculous in the lavish lives of the wealthy. Up next, the bizarre world of expensive license plate numbers. Yes, you heard that right. Some people splash out a fortune on vanity plates. Like the one in the UAE that went for a shocking $14 million just because it has the number 1. Or consider the UK plate that reads F1, snapped up for over $20 million, presumably to match someone's fancy Formula 1 car. It's like putting a diamond tiara on a sports car. So what's next? Bidding millions on a lucky fortune cookie? As we approach the pinnacle of luxury at number 4, let's explore the strange world of millionaires collecting art. It's where the phrase artistic expression takes a fascinating turn. Ever heard of someone forking out millions for a banana duct taped to a wall? Yes, it happened, and then they passionately defended it as a profound work of art. But that's just the tip of the canvas. Rich people sometimes buy artwork resembling a child's doodles or messy smudges. It's as if they are using art to hide their wealth. Regardless of appearance, anything with a famous artist's signature instantly becomes valuable. Some experts even suggest that they may not know much about art, they simply use it to launder their money. Are restaurant owners secretly testing the limits of our wallets? That's the burning question as we dive into number 3, where the dining world takes a surreal turn. We are discussing places where the owners seem determined to see how much we are willing to fork over for a meal. Consider the infamous salt-based joint, where a bill for $250,000 covers not just a meal, but also 7 bottles of wine. And guess what? It's not just a Middle East thing. London's dining scene has embraced this trend with open arms. Brace yourself for service charges rivaling the national debt, hitting an eye-watering $6,000 or more. It's like a competitive sport of who can outspend the other in the most absurd ways possible. Have you ever heard of a $1,000 tomahawk steak? Well, here they toss in some edible gold for good measure. Dining at these places is more theater than a meal. The bill becomes the grand finale, leaving you wondering if you paid for dinner or sponsored their next gold leaf shopping spree. Ever watched a YouTube or TikTok video where a wealthy family is embracing the latest viral trend? It's quite the spectacle, but what steals the show is their obsession with gigantic doors, our number 2 pick. Imagine doors so colossal, they'd make a fairy tale castle entrance feel small. It's as if they are in a never-ending competition to outshine every existing entry. You may wonder if these doors guard the gateway to a secret society of giants. Is it a status symbol, or are they just ensuring their egos can comfortably pass through? Whatever the reason, it's a trend that's not just larger than life, it's a grand entrance to extravagance itself. As we approach our number 1 spot on the list, you'll likely hear this from individuals who are self-made millionaires or received a modest windfall from grandma, suddenly convinced they are the next Warren Buffett. Enter the world of humble bragging. It's like they have perfected the art of the humble brag tightrope. You'll catch them saying things like, "Maintaining my yacht is such a hassle," or "I'm torn between my 5 vacation homes." It's a performance of fox modesty that's so over the top, it's genuinely amusing. You can tell the bank that their humility is as genuine as a $3 bill, and their riches shine as brightly as a Times Square billboard. And here it is, the thrilling conclusion to our exploration of wealth displays. We hope you had a great time and learned a thing or two. Now, flex that mouse clicker and explore more entertaining videos, like the one we have about billionaires that spend less money than you. Feel free to tap it on your screen right now.